So, what's going to happen is, assuming we finish this today, we're not going to do a Thursday stream this week. We're just going to come back Saturday with Chernobylite and the raft. And then again, like I said, next week we are off except for November 11th, which is my birthday. We're going to have a nice long birthday stream. All right. We turned this on yesterday. So I think I want to go back this way now and see what's going on over here, right? No, this is still the gem island. I need to leave the gem island. Yeah.
What is it? You unlocked the gate, so carry on. I have so many files to inspect.
Ooh, did we see that before? 06, 09, 06? Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, okay. Whoops. Okay, so we could now go up here because we turned on that, but I think we're going to still take on the Magnificus Tower. I just wanted to inspect and see if we'd actually done it. Into the...
The guy who used to live here was a major drag. Though I'll admit, he was not dull. I had a plan for every eventuality. That is, except for the Great Transcendence.
Oh, we finally have another shop. What is that? I got lots of money, so we're not gonna skimp on it.
Didn't know it would do that, but no refunds.
Oh, and I already got... So that... If I hadn't tried 4 o'clock, which I didn't even mean to, I just had put them both at the top and was moving the hour hand around, it would have... This was a hint to get the Uberbot back. Okay. This is the swapper, and that's the upgrader. Can I look at my deck here? Could upgrade some other things. Forgot about these things.
Choose one.
Yeah, let's see. We got a 2, a 3. We got this beautiful beast. This beautiful beast. Let's give Explodebot an upgrade. Well, that's irrelevant. I guess not, because that would make it so that I can put it in front of something and poison it. Push. That one gives us an extra battery back. I don't know if that's useful. I think I'm going to try this.
Good.
Yeah, I think that's good. I'm also going to leave here. Alright, so we got a shield bot there. We'll put the sapphire vessel there. We got Explodebot now. Although I don't want to use Explodebot right now. A ruby vessel and this gem detonator. That's going to do a damage and it's going to take off the shield, but it's not going to do anything else. Put you here. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. So I'm going to shoot that, which is going to die. And I'm going to shoot that, which is going to die. And I'm going to put the bomb on me in case this thing does try to kill me. I'm sorry. 4. Yikes. How much? We got 4 this round, right? So this is unpleasant. Put you down. Put you there. Put you there. And then I can put you there. Yeah. That's gonna kill that, which means this thing's not going to explode anymore. I'm gonna do 2 damage to start to bring me back. Uberbot. And we're gonna win here. Bang bang. Beautiful. Make our way up the stairs. So there's another gemifier. We definitely want the gemifiers, right? Because the gemifiers make our stuff better. Let us gemify the sniper bot. Our stuff is getting very, very powerful at this point. I'm a little scared for us. There's no hidey areas or anything in this realm. We're just climbing a tower, so.
Play me, play me.
Well, I can't exactly play you yet. Can I? Play the bomb latcher. Sapphire vessel. I don't appreciate that their sapphire vessels all have an attack, but I guess that's fine. Guess that's fine. You grant. Put you there. And I'm gonna put you there.
Aha, yes.
Beautiful. Oh, our sniper bot. Heck yeah. And I still got room for one more. Although, I don't think it matters. Might as well kill those, right? We don't have enough for the double gunner yet. We'll put the Uberbot down, though. And I think we win here. Yeah. Hey, we got a checkpoint in the tower. Any items back online? Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I remember how this works. I now have a 2-star bounty on my head, though.
Oh, right. This Uberbot, well, you'll see. There isn't one. There's no boss for this level. That's your job.
What?
Please. Paint me a face.
This is cool! I wonder if there's something special to some of these eyes. I'm gonna go with that one.
Gah, I am born. I feel as though I can breathe now. Another thing, I will need a special power. A game rule to call my own. You painted me such a beautiful face, so please.
Every time you play a card, a random card takes 5 damage. Oh my gosh. I play a leap bot. One of my cards gains nano armor. All cards take 1 damage. A random card is played. You lose a life. Kind of like all cards take 1 damage. Every time a card dies, every time your turn starts, every time you play a card. Okay, so every time turn starts is probably a good one. I'm gonna go with a random card is played.
Good, this could work. Let's see how this plays out.
Ooh, I got a free double gunner. I'm gonna play you there. Yep. Okay, the sentry drone was the random card that time. I'm going to draw this. I'm gonna play that. Yeah. Swapbot is dead. Sentry drone is dead. And I won the first one.
You picked such a cool mechanic for Phase 1. I think we should elaborate on that design process.
Oh. Every time you play a card, every time a card dies, every time your turn starts. I like the turn one still. Let's do the leap bot. Broken bots. Okay. This is pretty fine, actually. Everything there is gonna die. It's not great, maybe, but... Sniper bot is gone. Oh, that's right. A random card is played, so I got him back. Okay. Where's my Orobot? Here, I'm gonna crack these open. Another gift bot. Shield bot. That's not terrible. You there. I'm gonna put you there.
How about just one more? Let's see how this plays out.
Alright, every time you play a card, a random card is played. Let's just double down. The Lonely Wizard. So this now gets to attack. Play the Wizbot here. That's not the greatest, but that'll do okay. I'm gonna kill that. This is getting a little bit crazy. Our boards are full. What was this one again? Nano armor. Alright. Give me... I don't want a leap bot. I want my Orobot. So let's do that. Wait. Oh, it just got rid of the armor. God, that's annoying. There we go. Yeah. Is this the good sniper? No. Oh yeah, every time I play a card, a random card draw falls now. Forgot about that. I want to see what I can get out of this. Automaton. Not great, but I can fill the board up and then kill that. Definitely am killing that. God, a fiend!
Rank boss, make rule. Break game?
I did try. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought maybe I could actually change the rules if I tried. Okay. How are we gonna do this? We're gonna get rid of the energy bot. Fish bot. Get rid of Leap Bot here so that I can play Fish Bot. Jesus. So if something falls on my side, it triggers again and plays another card. That's a little bit crazy. Luckily, that spot on the board gets to stay free no matter what. Let's play. You? Oh cool, an Insecto drone. My card's filling up with shit. We're slowly making our way there. This is crazy. Oh crap. I really need my Orobot. There you are. You beautiful bastard. Alright. Now this should be fine. That was a little bit intense. I was worried I wasn't going to do that. 3 of the 4 Uberbots have been completed and defeated. And this was... what was this again? Oh yeah, this is the upgrade for my vessels. Which currently are all sapphire. Maybe I should not do that. I could give them all sentry. Could make them all free to play, basically. Let's give them all sentry. Okay, I can't go into any of those. So now we have to just head to the other island.
Yes, this area is good. What's this feeling? Pride? Feels weird.
What's that? Oh, that's the... Yeah, the vessel. Okay.
This one is free. Your empty vessels are going to be conduits now. Don't worry about it.
Oh, nice. Oh, I'm familiar with the conduits. I will not worry about it at all.
You just had to be patient.
Alright, I'm going to take these and I'm going to... What's the difference again? Yellow is health, orange is power, and blue was cost. Okay, so I want power ones. So we're going to do a half-seas on power and, yeah. What's that? Oh? Interesting. Okay, I don't touch that one. Wow, there's just a lot of place to go here. That's all... This is a big open area full of monsters. I'm going to step up from the table for a moment and see if there's any... Oh my gosh. Is there anything new around here? Can I go into this one yet? Nope, waiting for network. This one's done. Camera there watching us. Uzi's still here.
You defeated the unleashed boss. Paradoxical. I couldn't help but root for it. It's made me think of the master. The plain bearable.
Okay. Let us begin.
Fish.
Yes, I get it. Okay, what is... Okay. This is just a 0. Yeah. But that's a +1 conduit, and that's a null conduit. I think this is gonna... No, it's not gonna buff. I don't think it's gonna buff anything. I'm gonna put you there. Yeah. Okay, it did power up the conduit. Good. But I can do that. Clank McTank.
Clank McTank here, and let's get down to business.
I think I lost. I wasn't paying attention. Shit. Oh well. Hello everyone, welcome to a weird director's commentary version of the next 2 parts of Inscryption. Unfortunately, I muted my mic here at this point to cough, except I missed that I actually didn't mute when I coughed, and then I muted myself for the rest of the stream. It was very disheartening, but we're gonna kind of go on with what's going on here. So here I'm learning about the new powered up abilities that are only in effect when we get a circuit around it, which adds another level of complexity to this game that I was not expecting. It's cool. I love how this game keeps innovating on itself and growing and expanding on what it is able to do. The amount of work put into this is just mind-boggling. I love it. Now, I don't know that I'm going to be able to talk for 20 minutes while we're watching what's going on here. I think part of what's going to happen is I'm going to do some of the voiceover work that I did do during the actual stream, although nobody heard it, except for me and my partner. I found very interesting watching somebody else play this, that they found a way to turn the checkpoints into fast travel points. They were able to pull up an entire map of the world, and I don't know how they did that. I was not paying full attention. I just happened to look up, and suddenly there was a globe, and they were able to see the whole world, and I don't remember that ever appearing for me. Maybe it did, and I'm just completely blind, but I feel like I would have noticed a giant orange globe suddenly appear on those waypoints or those checkpoints. You know, the same way that I have relied on my Uberbot for this game because I built it up to a 4.4 over the course of it. The person that I've been watching on YouTube, Jesse Cox, play this, he went well above and beyond what I even considered doing when he was on the old school version, the 2D version of the game. And his Uberbot is a 4040, and that excites me so much. So at this point, I have restarted. I'm still playing around in the cabin trying to get the other achievements and find the other hidden stuff. I accidentally beat Leshy and was able to take his picture on the very first time getting back to him when I restarted, which I was not expecting to happen, and I didn't want to happen. I wanted to build up some cool cards. I wanted to actually power up my Uberbot. I wanted to get all 3 of the paintings before we did that, and I just happened to luck out, and I had a 614 moose buck, which was ridiculously overpowered. I didn't even weaken the moon, and I was still able to single-handedly destroy the moon and Leshy before anything bad happened. So I restarted once again. The cool thing about this is once you beat the game, when you go back in, you get another sort of disc that shows up. Is basically what happens. There's another disc that shows up, and it shows the dates of the different recordings of these acts. So you got the very first act, which is like the tutorial level, which leads up to your first death. The second act is until you actually beat Leshy. The third act is the 2D game where you get the actual new game option, and then this is the fourth act, technically. And I suppose it's probably also listed as a fifth act. We're not there yet, so I'm not going to talk about that. But once you're in, you can see all of the little SD cards that have the recordings over the 3 acts. You can pick any of the acts of the game and repeat them. And on the main screen where the continue bar would be, after you've restarted from a checkpoint, you can see that floppy disk in order to go out of the game entirely and choose from wherever you want to look. So it's going to make it a lot easier for people to find hidden clues. There's one thing that I know from what I've found in the last 8 hours, Nobody thus far has figured out if there is a way to get the paintbrush or the hammer off the wall when you're in the cabin at the very beginning. The hammer, obviously, is the thing that's sitting right next to us on the table right now, which makes me curious if there is a way to get those out of the wall and maybe add additional things. Part of me thinks that maybe the videos have something to do with it. Maybe there is a clue in one of the videos that will help you unlock those in the cabin, and maybe the paintbrush and the hammer can do other things. Specifically, the paintbrush intrigues me a lot. The paintbrush is Magnificus's paintbrush, and if we can just paint creatures, the other option is that it's just there to be a hint and a warning, like not a warning, but a I'm gonna have to come back to this. So this is the first time that we get the option to create our own card. And this, first off, I didn't even clue into this idea. There is an achievement tied to recreating the bot that's on the panel next to P.18 right here. And I spent a lot of time playing around with this, trying to get a good card. And it's so limiting, and maybe part of that is because I've got such buffed cards at this point, between my Uberbot who can bifurcate and the sniper robot who can bifurcate and has the deadly touch. So many of my cards are uber souped up that I was expecting to come in here and be able to create like an 8/8 death rattle card. And it just didn't work out that way, which you would expect is not going to happen. What we did come up with was interesting. I especially like the way that you name the creatures here. So while I'm fiddling around here trying to pick the best name, I'll go back to what I was saying. Potentially, we will find I'm thinking potentially the paintbrush and the hammer are just alluding to the future parts of the game. I do find it interesting that Leshy uses the bone mechanic that is Grimora's special ability, but not the gems or the energy of Poe or Magnificus. And I wonder if that has something to do with their relationships of the four scribes in the game's lore. Right? Magnificus and Poe, or P03. P03 is what I call him. Poe is what Jesse Cox has been calling him, so I've kind of been getting both those nom de plumes mixed in my head. They're on the other side of the world, and when we're in the 2D world, the bridge actually starts broken, right? And we have to defeat either Grimora or Leshy in order for the bridge to be rebound. It does speak to this idea that Grimora and Leshy are closer than Poe and Magnificus. Obviously, Magnificus is the one who's furthest away from everybody, is this magical, mysterious figure off in his own tower. And Poe doesn't seem to like anybody. And it would make sense that the other two would be a little distrustful of Poe, because Poe is just hell-bent on his robot creations. And maybe that has to do with why the hammer and the paintbrush are locked up on the wall, but the bone mechanic is in from the beginning. I don't know. Obviously, if you can get the hammer and the paintbrush out, the hammer has a very straightforward use. You break your card with it so that you can put something new down on the field. the paintbrush, unless it follows how Magnificus's 2D fight goes, where he's painting over the abilities, I'm not sure what it would do. Again, I love the idea of having extra mechanics and secrets. I think it's amazing how many secrets have been discovered already, and the game's only been out for a couple weeks. I have discovered a couple that weren't on the giant thread that I was looking through. If you start a new game and you go to the safe as soon as you can get up, before the rule book has had its piece of tape removed, and you put in the code 273, the safe opens up. But instead of finding the stink bug and the key, because you're not ready for that extra stage of the story yet, you actually just find the pile of meat that Leshy tries to give you for beating him. It's really funny and really, really gross that there's just a pile of meat. I'm still struggling to figure out what we're going to do here on this card. It's no use. Would you play a 5-cost card that just is a turret for 0-1 that will kill whatever it attacks? I feel like if it was a little bit cheaper, maybe. I did have a thought on this that we can go into after I've created this one and go for the second one. I'm sure it is nicely balanced for all of the base level cards. The abilities that give you, some of them hinder your SP and others actually add to it, and I think it is probably well balanced. This is great. I wish there were more options for this, but I still feel that there is enough uniqueness to these. You could make a couple dozen cards that each have their own unique configuration. And this is the greatest. Lil Fat Boy. Lil Fat X. This is our first card we've created. Lil Fat X. So here's our wonderful creation, Lil Fat X. I believe what we do here now, after we complete this tower, is we go back to that's right, we do the swapsies first. It's honestly getting hard at this point to choose what I hate because a lot of the cards I've upgraded and feel like it's not worth getting rid of anymore. So this was actually one of the harder choices, and it doesn't get any easier. I think I end up going with one of the bomb latchers or the shield latchers because I haven't really been using them. I'm justifying, like, what do I want to get rid of? Double gunner is a must-have. Sniper bot's a must-have. Orobot is a must-have. The Whizbot and the Fishbot, I feel like I can't get rid of them. They're my pals. We haven't really been using any of those down there, though, so that's like where my brain's going. And I end up getting rid of the gift bot. That's right. So now we got a checkpoint. And you see, there's no map. There's no map icon. I don't know how the map got triggered for Jesse. I'm going to have to go back and look. So now I'm heading back to the shop because what I want to do is make another card. And so one of the things that I was thinking about, I went too far, is it looks like we only get two options to create a card. That first one that we get right there, and then the second one that poor half witch getting rewritten because she was too sassy. There seems to be one there, and there's one here. And it's 22 Robobucks, which is nothing for us, which we have 30, and it's nothing when, like, depending on what we do. So what I think might be the strategy is to create that first card with 4 abilities. So however I can do it, make 4 abilities, and then sacrifice the card here. Because you'll see, what I think I've figured out, is that the SP that you get from the towards creating a new card is based off of how many sigils it had. So I think SP is potentially sigil points. So I choose the Leap Bot, and that gives me 3, and it has 3 sigils. So if I were to create a 6 cost card with 4 sigils that's just completely shit, and then come here and create a second one and sacrifice that 6 cost 4 sigil shitty creature, I might be able to make a half decent one because I'll have all those extra points. So that's where I'm left off. I also was just thinking, I took a very brief break, which you probably won't have heard. There is more to this theory that I have, that Leshy and Grimora are close, and Magnificus and Poe are maybe not close, but like they seem to be sort of in those same veins. In this plane of existence, in Botopia, you get the gems from Magnificus. We don't get any blood. We don't get any bones besides the brittle cards. But you get the gem crafting stuff from Magnificus and the Wizard Tower. So this further, I think, supports my theory. As you can see, I'm still playing around with this possibility of making a super duper strong card, but really wanting it to have all these extra abilities that I just don't seem to be able to fit in there. I may go looking to see if there's anyone who has figured out a way to maximize the amount of SP you can get for this creator. I'm not sure if it'll matter, but it's something I'm curious about. And if you think about it right here, if I'd gone with this one, a 2-1 bifurcated 4-cost card, that's 2 energy better than the dual gunner or double gunner, whatever it's called. So it is still an improvement making my own card. I'm really happy with the design on this one though. It's so crazy. Well, hang on, there is a third opportunity. So I'm wondering if there's a way to beef up the card further in order to get more out of it. Here we go, Dr. The question mark.
This card is OP.
See you all in the next one.